So, today I'm making some time to mark some territory on Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank. As I know I didn't got time to make a review on Scary Godmother 1 and 2, I might be able to do that after dinner. For some reason, the plot is very, very simple, as it stars Michael Cera, Ricky Gervais, George Takei, Gabriel Iglesias, Michelle Yeoh, and Samuel L. Jackson. A land inspired by feudal Japan and entirely inhabited by cats. The conniving high-ranking official of the land's shogun, Ikachu, desires to expand his giant palace. However, the impoverished village of Kakamoko is hoping to get rid of him, but he plans to force all the residents to abandon their town by sending a gang of thugs led by his commander Ogre to destroy the town. But they needed a new samurai to hope they could defend their place from destruction. However, some sort of a down on his luck, sheriff dog, as I know it's like Blazing Saddles, for some reason, the concept involving a cat-nipped adult samurai agrees to train him to realize he has to overcome the townspeople's hostility. While training Jimbo, Hank subdues Sumo, a dim-witted henchman that Ikachu was sent to drive out the townspeople quicker. But they see Hank as a hero, but his popularity ends up going to Hank's head. He neglects his training and causes a fallout. What Hank ignores Jimbo's warnings, and Ikachu takes him on a nightclub, distract him with the thugs to trash Kakamuko. He returns there and it's devastated. Despite having a heated argument, he wants to go home, but Olga reminds him to keep his samurai off, to never give up. Jimbo, however, attempts to storm Ikachu's palace in hopes of freeing Sumo. He was captured by Ikachu's goons, but Hank returns to order him helping out upon hearing about Sumo's escape. But Ikachu recruits an army of thugs to get rid of Kakamuko for good. However, Hank returns to Kakamuko and explains that his army will destroy the townspeople, and it must have been a perfect paper copy of the towns themselves in a diversion. But when the raiders attack the fake town, and its population is made of dummies, this booby traps everyone with dynamite. But Hank unleashes the bombs, and the townspeople attack the thugs. The shogun rides, explaining the fighting. Ogre exposes Ikachu's plan, causing Ikachu to flee. But Hank chases Ikachu to his palace, where he fights him on a jade toilet, which overthrows and floods to flood the town. Hank warns everyone of the flood, leading to a digging of the child, saving to divert the water to town. Even though, with Kakamuto saying the impressed shogun, Jimbo, wants to appoint Emiko, the new samurai, for the new position, rather than appointing both Hank and Jimbo. They realize she desires to be a samurai the most, as they still continue to be there to train in their own time for their own reasons. Well, I like this type of movie. I know I had no idea what I was doing. I've been thinking about reviewing this movie, and it had some sort of a interesting idea of the weighted averages. Despite the mixed average reviews, I kind of find it breezily funny, highlighting stuff relentlessly, but its bad qualities, it could have an undulating blend of bad qualities of its grown-up gags. And while I'm guessing in Search of a Center, the whole premise of the project was script, it's like a Blazing Saddles mystique that is quite an anime-esque attempt to do this. Although, despite the bad qualities of its melting pot approach to believing in yourself, I learned about the Asian culture of what I saw in this movie, and when this movie came out on July 10th, 2022, in Los Angeles and the rest of the world, I actually like it. Despite the box office bomb of $37.6 million and a budget of $45 million, I think the animation reminds me of Paw Patrol the movie, and I'm guessing after it got delayed several times in a row, I'm guessing it should have come down to 2017, and that's when the film began its development. And they also added a Big Late short titled Bad Hamster. Wow, big night. They released it on Sky Cinema in the UK, and I kind of actually enjoyed the Big Night short. I kind of enjoyed this movie, but I'll just give this movie like a 7.5 out of 10. Despite being a CGI martial arts comedy film like Kung Fu Panda, it has some outdated qualities. That's all I can say about this movie. So bye bye.